statistics. So what the AICPA did was they did a study to look at what is really coming down the line. Now they were focused on the CPA profession as a whole, but really when I look at this is the accounting profession as a whole. Because a lot of the concepts we're going to talk about is not only relevant to CPAs, it's relevant to anybody that's helping to advise businesses, whether it's on financial matters or non-financial matters. So this is how they did the study. They actually went and they surveyed, they did a bunch of surveys, they did a bunch of in-person. They talked to, you can see here, over 5,600 participants. So huge study. One of the other trends that we saw in the research was this concept of specialization. And they didn't call it out in here, but specialization, I think, applies across the board no matter what we're doing. If my practice is a bookkeeping practice, and really all I do is bookkeeping, a potential way to elevate myself against others is to start specializing in my bookkeeping. Maybe I only work with a particular industry. I only work with restaurants. Maybe I only work with other professional service firms. I only do construction. What really happened through this is we had the 10 key insights. We'll talk through those. The core purpose of the CPA, and I think of the accounting profession as a whole, has remained the same. The core values, substantially unchanged. That's definitely what we want to see there. We revisited a lot of the core competencies, and an array of new and existing core services is really what's starting to emerge. And for me, one of the things here is I always thought of tax, just tax in itself as a CPA service, and it was really eye-opening for me to go, well, tax compliance is what tax planning. Tax compliance is not what tax planning is. Look. Okay, trusted advisor. I've actually been hinting at you about this for almost the whole session, right? This is the new role. This was kind of a bad word for a while, that we started moving into the consulting area and we were getting a little too close to the clients. Well, this has completely changed. You see the big firms now, Gladger I know is one of them, coming back and doing bookkeeping and accounting services and being that close to the client again. Why? Because this whole concept of the marketplace and our ability to go into different areas, well, we recognize that we are the trusted attester. Well, now we're also the trusted advisor. So my role is the same. I'm normally hired by the CFO or the controller to come in and help them understand what's going on. Difference between me and an auditor, I'm on their side. Okay, so trusted advisor, no matter what your area of practice is, I gave you a bunch of different examples where you can start to work a little closer with clients. A lot of times, clients want help with these things, they just don't know that you can help them. It's amazing how many CPAs I've talked to, how many accountants I've talked to, where they say, well, client has never asked me for that. And I say, well, did you offer it? And when you offer it, they're like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. But yes, I do need that. So we really, sometimes it's just about letting them know that you can do it, or as you're working with them, looking for that little opportunity and just say, hey, by the way, I saw this, and did you know, kind of explain it, demonstrate your expertise, and then normally it turns into an engagement.